What is up, and
Hi
welcome
guys.
to Destination Procrastination.
Hi guys.
Today we're going to discuss underrated superheroes that we think
And
need,
villains.
and villains that need their own
TV show,
shows,
movies.
or Netflix series. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
So I suppose,
Or even just like a cameo in a movie here.
yeah, just kind of. We just want to see more of them. Thanks for that. In the cinematic universe. Well, not cinematic, but in the live action universe, let's say. So we've a list here
Wait, Ben.
that we've gone
Ben,
through. What?
Did anyone reply?
No,
Okay,
I
okay.
haven't checked.
I've been systematically going through Ben's Snapchat and texting his exes and people he doesn't like to ruin his life.
Yeah.
And one of them replied. Two of them replied.
Yeah.
One was very friendly, I have to say.
Mhm.
The other, very confused.
Yeah.
Oh, also another announcement. My favourite band, Ninja Sex Party, put out a video the other week. And it got to the #1 trending on YouTube. And if anyone hasn't seen it, I think especially Air fans would really appreciate the message it puts out.
All 5 of you.
Yeah, I think you'd really appreciate the message it puts out.
That's a good song.
It's a very good song. It's very deep.
Mhm.
So it's called Danny Don't You Know, and it's by Ninja Sex Party. And I recommend everyone go watch it.
By the time this comes out, it'll have been months old. So.
Yeah,
doesn't
but like, it
matter.
doesn't matter. But still go watch it.
All right. So we've a list here. I suppose we'll just get straight into
We have
it.
a list, and if we think of any more off the top of our head.
Yeah. So our number one, both of us have agreed on, as
Moon
number
Knight.
one is Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Yes.
I don't know why Moon Knight doesn't have his own Netflix series.
I don't know why Moon Knight doesn't even have like a cartoon show or something like.
He's too dark for cartoons.
I suppose.
I think there's
Oh, man.
definitely a Moon Knight Netflix show in the works though.
Oh, there has to be. Oh, Moon Knight is just so good.
Moon Knight's amazing. Moon Knight's the best. Moon Knight's so good. I don't want a Moon Knight movie.
No,
I don't want a Moon Knight movie. That
No,
would.
it's like a detective kind of series.
No,
That's
it's
how
not
I-
really a detective series. It's like
He's kind of like a detective. A small bit. Like.
not really. He's not Batman. Stop. He isn't Batman.
You
Okay.
put Deadpool and Batman in the same place, and that's as close to Moon Knight as you'll get.
No, Moon Knight's way better. Like, I still remember like the most shocking thing I've ever seen in comic books was in Moon Knight in like the 2006 series when he came back out of retirement, and one of his villains, you see them trying to pull his vertebrae out one by one. It's manky, but it's
Yeah.
it's so good.
I love his suit and how many different things the suit can do. But like,
Have you seen his most recent suit?
no,
Look up
I'll look it up.
Moon Knight 2017 Mr. Knight.
Mr. Knight.
KNIGHT.
Oh, is that like the straight jacket
No,
thing he has on?
Google it. Just
No, but what I love is there's this one scene that I remember seeing where he gets where his suit is so strong he's lifting something heavy up and he locks the suit in place and gets out in his underwear to beat the shit out of everyone.
I
around
did
him.
see that. That's a cool one.
That's a fucking savage scene, like.
Now, just to preface, I've read every single Moon Knight thing ever published because I love Moon Knight. And for all you wondering, his powers, I don't think he has them anymore. Yeah, Mr. Knight, the suit.
He's just wearing a. Oh, he's literally wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
I prefer the cape and.
Yeah,
cowl
but
and
that's still cool.
it is
It's very Moon Knight.
kind of like Black Mask esque.
It's very Moon Knight.
I'd say it's more like Black Mask. but that's my opinion.
Moon Knight's powers, for those of you who don't know, he doesn't have them anymore, but he did. Is
Mm.
as the moon kind of waned, as it went from no moon to crescent moon to half moon to 3/4 to full, he got progressively stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. On a full moon, he can lift a car and throw it a great distance. That's gone. He doesn't have that anymore. He did.
Okay.
So now he's just like a guy.
It's just a person.
Yeah, like he's interesting because he explores the kind of the aftermath of superhero fights a little.
Yeah.
Because in every, especially in the 2006 one, when he comes back from fights, you see him like bloodied up and stitching himself back together with, like toothpicks and floss and stuff, and it's just like he's banged up, and he's not like, oh, I just kicked the shit out of a load of people. Like, he gets stabbed a couple of times, but he just keeps going.
Yeah.
They say Moon Knight's real superpower is the ability to just get the shit kicked out of him non-stop, because that's
Yeah.
all it is. That's all he can do.
Pretty much.
I love Moon Knight.
Oh, he's so good. I mean, like, even the fact, like, if you wanted to get super dark about it, you could have the show like explore like schizophrenia as well.
Yeah, because
he's 3 personalities.
he had 3 personalities. 4.
Is he a 4? I thought he had 3. He has the mercenary. He has
He's Mark Spector, which is his real name and his real thing.
Yeah.
is Jake Lockley, which is kind of this, salt of the earth cabbie kind of guy.
Yeah, the taxi driver.
You have Stephen Grant, who is like this Bruce Wayne billionaire kind of type,
Mm-hmm.
and the fourth persona is actually Moon Knight.
Oh, Moon Knight is its own
thing.
Okay.
And the most dangerous of all of them is Mark Spector, because he's the most unstable.
Yeah.
He was Jake Lockley. He was Stephen Grant for ages, and then he was Jake Lockley for ages, and then one thing led to another, and he was Mark Spector, and he's kind of a dick for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's an interesting concept, because I don't know. Okay, aside from Legion, which in season 2 kind of is exploring a bit more of Legion's actual schizophrenia, but like, aside from Legion, I don't know of many superhero TV shows that actually explore kind of, mental or disorders.
Yeah.
So I mean, it would be an interesting take on it.
The thing about Moon Knight is, like, it has to be super, like, it's 18s. It has to be super graphic.
Like, it'd be Daredevil turned to 11. Like,
it has to be super, super graphic.
You just have. It has to be blood. It has to be guts.
And like, I love his support team. Like, he has a helicopter pilot called Frenchie, who's actually a French guy.
Not racist.
It was the 80s. It was a different time.
True.
You have his girlfriend, air quotes, Marlene. I think that's her name. You have a couple of other people in and out. You've this homeless guy. He goes to for information. Oh, what's he called? Oh, bitch. I can't remember what he's called, but he's really well spoken for a homeless guy. And there's one really cool issue where he gets bonked on the head, and he starts talking like really street. He gets bonked again, and he starts talk. He's like really Shakespearean and well spoken and poetic. Did you Google it?
Can't find the name.
Crawley. That's it. Crawley.
Crawley.
And I always imagine him with a Cajun accent, like he lives in the swamps.
Mon ami.
Yeah, so like, but less sexy.
Yeah, less Gambit.
Very like, do you want to wrestle this alligator?
That's not Cajun.
It's not the same.
That's fucking redneck, man.
Oh, wrestle this alligator.
So yeah, Moon Knight's a number.
I would fucking kill to see a Moon Knight TV program. Netflix series, because I wanted to tell you.
Netflix series. I think because Netflix series is just so good, right? Just to go on a tangent here for a sec. Like, I'm starting to watch Black Lightning now.
Black Lightning's epic.
It's epic, but not only that, right? It's the production value. I don't know what it is across any sort of Netflix superhero show, but they all have this sort of the same consistent production value. You know?
Yeah.
It's just, when you're watching it that it's going to be good. It has that. You can tell
good.
It's quality, right? I mean, like, oh man, and even though Black Lightning is obviously DC and most of Marvel's
it's still
stuff,
Netflix, isn't it?
Marvel, it's still on Netflix, yeah. It's DC Netflix.
Produced by CW but owned by Netflix. It's weird.
Pretty much. It's a weird collaboration, but
it's very good. Very good.
Like, the production value on Black Lightning, which is only 13 episodes, like a regular Marvel Netflix show,
is epic.
And
the lightning doesn't look stupid.
And do you know what's really annoying is that, like, it looks so much better in its first season than Flash does currently.
Yeah, but I think like a lot other than the lightning, like a lot less special effects go into it.
Yeah, but like that's the same with the Flash. Like,
we're not here to talk about Black Lightning.
No, we're not here to talk about Black Lightning. But I'm just saying, like, the special effects are so much better, so much more well produced on Black Lightning on a Netflix TV series. Really, is what I'm trying to get down at.
Yeah.
So that's our.
The only thing I'm trying to figure out with Moon Knight is where does he fit in? Because in the Marvel universe, he alternates between killing, mutilating, and just being kind of like a Spider-Man kind of character.
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird, but for the most part, he's too intense for like Daredevil and Luke Cage. None of them really like him. Like, I remember in Civil War, in the tie-in, Captain America goes to visit him, and Mark Spector basically looks at him and goes, "I'm not joining either side. Go away." And Captain America looks at him and goes, "I didn't want you on my side. I came here to tell you to stay out of it and to go back into retirement. We don't want you." So like, he's too violent for most superheroes, but he's not violent enough for the Punisher. Because there's one moment when he meets the Punisher, and the Punisher's just like up on a roof with a rifle gunning down gangsters, and Moon Knight just goes, "You're not even giving them a chance."
Yeah.
Because you're just picking him off with a rifle, and he just goes, "Go back to retirement." Like, no one wants him around.
Yeah.
Which I think, if it puts him in a weird place to kind of fit him into the MCU.
Where I would do it is I would have him like cameo in something like Daredevil or stuff. Like, he like shows up a bit like the Punisher did, and just kind of like starts wrecking shop.
Like, he's been fighting the Hand for a while as well.
Yeah, and then fucking Daredevil is just like, who the fuck is this guy? And then, you know, Moon Knight just comes swinging out
Yeah.
like, I'm Moon Knight,
Like,
bitch.
Moon Knight is a series that if it isn't done really well,
It'll be shit.
is going to be it won't be okay. It'll be really good or it'll be absolutely unwatchable.
Mm.
It's not one of the things like, oh yeah, I can stick this on in the background. It's like you won't even be able to look at it.
Yeah, it's a bit like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. at the moment. Like, no one who's watching Agents of
It
S.H.I.E.L.D.
needs to stop. It was really good for 2 seasons.
I couldn't even finish the first.
It was really good for 2 seasons, and then it just went downhill so quickly.
The fucking logic of, okay, the plane explodes, what are we going to use to fucking fill up this air thing? I know, how about we get an inflatable raft and that'll cover the hole? What? But that is not how physics works. But anyways,
But yeah, Moon Knight. Moon Knight is one that has to go in.
Moon Knight. Our number 2 that we picked was Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. Or,
Ghost Rider.
how about Ghost Riders?
Like
You've all 3 of them.
Hellbent and Heavenbound kind of thing.
Yeah, you've all 3 of them.
Yeah, okay.
Or, how about, you call it Ghost Riders,
Okay.
and you have it be, I need a number divisible by 3, 12 episode series.
Okay.
And you have, episode 1 is on Johnny Blaze,
Yeah.
episode 2 is on Danny Ketch,
Okay.
episode 3 is on Robbie Reyes,
Alright.
episode 4 is on Johnny Blaze, episode 5 is on Danny Ketch, episode 6 is on Johnny Reyes, and episode 12, or episode 13. We'll give it a 13 episode run,
Okay.
but on the 13th episode, they finally come together, and then in season 2, they're all there.
I don't know if having like one episode devoted to each character is gonna be a bit abrupt. Like, you're like, oh, I really want to know what happens to Johnny now in the next episode, and then it's like, fuck it, cutting to Robbie Reyes. Do you know what I mean? It seems a bit like abrupt. I'd rather have it like their 3 story arcs are kind of like woven into the episodes. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like,
but
you
would
maybe
it-
get like 10 minutes of
Yeah, but
Robbie, 10 minutes of, you know, whoever Johnny Blaze.
yeah,
and
but
10
then
minutes
like
of-
stories never go anywhere.
Well, I mean, like,
Stories just never go anywhere in that case. Like
I'm
10
just
minutes.
saying, like, an
I know
episode
what you're saying,
per
but-
person is a bit abrupt. Like, or maybe like the first 3 episodes are fucking
Yeah, okay.
Johnny, and the next 3 are who's the other guy?
Danny Ketch.
Danny Ketch, and the other
Rob-
3 then are Robbie Reyes,
And then the 13th one is
13th. They all come together.
because with something like Ghost Rider, where there's been so many, it's like the Green Lantern Corps.
Hmm.
If you don't pick all of them, you're going to upset someone.
Yeah, well, I mean, is anyone going to get upset with Robbie Reyes?
Loads of people like Robbie Reyes.
To me, it's just down to the car. That's really
Loads of people like Robbie Reyes.
I
It's
hate
like
the fucking
if
car.
you were to make a Green Lantern TV show, if you didn't have
Hal Jordan.
all 6 of them,
Mm.
you're gonna upset someone. Like
Yeah.
it's just not. It's impossible not to.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think like picking all 3 of them, and calling it
Mm.
Ghost Riders,
Mm.
would be the best option.
And I think, as well, like, it needs to be dark. But I can see it kind of going more towards the sort of mythological side of the Marvel side.
I think there needs to
So,
be
like the demons and the
I think it needs to be a show
vampires
with a
and-
lot of contrast. I think it needs
Yeah.
to be all the Johnny Blaze, the Robbie Reyes, and all the Danny Ketchum ones when they're in their human form
Yeah.
need to be in the day,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and then all the Ghost Rider stuff
Needs
has
to
to
be
be
at
at night. I think you need the contrast between the two.
But I think it would be great, like, to introduce, you know, the more of the sort of the mythical stuff.
Mm.
You know, because they are the spirit of vengeance, aside from Robbie Reyes. You know, they are, what's his name, Zenifer or something.
Zeratos.
Zeratos, my bad.
And then like you can bring in other
You can
supernatural
bring,
people
like, the supernatural things,
like Satana and Damon Hellstrom, and
Dracula, and
Blade. That's how you get Blade.
That's how you get Blade, yeah. Wesley Snipes comes back.
Oh, Wesley Snipes, the darkest man in the world. But I'd love a Ghost Rider show because
Yeah.
like
I think Ghost Rider. Because
if I were to have a Ghost Rider, I could only pick one. I would go Johnny Blaze
Oh yeah,
because one, Danny Ketch is just Johnny Blaze.
pretty much.
Robbie Reyes, I don't know. I like Robbie Reyes, but not enough to have him as the main character.
I don't like the
I
fact.
like.
There's 2 things I don't
And the thing
like
is,
about
Robbie Reyes is already established.
Yeah,
He's in Agents of Shield.
yeah. But there's 2 things I don't like about Robbie Reyes. A is, you know, obviously-
Johnny Blaze is established as well.
Wow.
Because when they were like, "How did you get your powers, Robbie?" He was like, "This guy on a motorbike came up and gave me the spirit of vengeance." And
Just like that, hey,
yeah,
you want the spirit
and
of
it's,
vengeance?
it's literally like fucking.
Opens fucking trench coat. Hey, do you want some buy
Okay,
some spirit of vengeance?
that's a much more oversimplified version, but that's basically it. And everyone's
Yeah.
like, "That's Johnny Blaze." So Johnny Blaze is already in the universe. So why not just have him?
Make him
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage. Bring him back.
No, that was such a weird pick, Nicolas Cage. It was so strange. I just don't understand. Like they're like, "Who do we get to play Ghost Rider?" He's like this redneck motorcyclist, daredevil. He's a spirit of he's very conflicted inside. Who portrays that the best? Nicolas Cage. Like, what bore? I would love to sit in on the meeting where they decided that, and Nicolas Cage is this one guy. Who the fuck is Ghost Rider? And he's like, alright.
It's like
A B C D G H O S T R I D E R. It's not that hard. You and your damn bees.
not the bees. It's like that's what pisses him off. That's what turns him into Ghost Rider. It's just someone mentioned bees, and he's like,
You're
not the bees.
You got your damn honey. I'd actually love to see him back again for one more time, but he did like Nicolas Cage's the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
What was next on the list?
You wrote down Killer Croc.
Oh, not even as like. I just think he's under. I don't think he deserves his own thing.
No.
I just think he's underrated.
Okay.
I like Killer Croc. Killer Croc was in Suicide Squad. He was not good in Suicide Squad. In fact, he was, I'd say, terrible in Suicide Squad, like everyone else.
Yeah.
He didn't say much. He said like one thing. He went, and that was it.
Burger.
Killer Croc.
I
I like to eat people, and like, but I just want Killer Croc. I like Killer Croc. Killer Croc is like he's a big crocodile.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
if he even made like a cameo in fucking Gotham, because they're just going balls to the walls anyway.
I stopped watching Gotham in the middle of like season 2. I was like, what have you fucking done? I liked season 1, even though not a lot of people did. I actually liked season 1. And then I got on season 2 and I was just like,
I'm only
what have you done?
I'm only watching it to see like how properly mental they'll go, because like they have Bruce Wayne as a teenager out in like a prototype Batman suit fighting criminals.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I'm just like, I want to see how mad you'll go.
What I don't get it is like, so you know the guy that they have like as the Joker.
Is he the Joker? That's the thing. Like, is he the Joker?
Well, see, in as far as I've watched, he died, and now somehow he's back.
Yeah,
I don't get that. But anyways, next character, Dr. Fate.
Yeah, I'd like to see Dr. Fate
Get
his own thing.
I think Dr. Fate is kind of like, you know, if DC has to give an answer to Doctor Strange.
I think he came out before Doctor Strange.
Oh, he did, yeah, but I'm in terms
fairly
of
certain he came out before Doctor Strange.
I'm not too sure, but
I think he did.
Cause I'm saying like if we need like a movie or like a TV show kind of.
I'd prefer a movie. I wouldn't want a TV show. I prefer a movie, a Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, a Doctor Fate movie.
Yeah, Doctor Fate. I prefer Doctor Fate movie over Doctor Strange. No, I haven't read a lot of Doctor Strange. Fate. Fuck.
They're both doctors. It's confusing.
I haven't read a lot of Doctor Fate.
But,
the one series I did read, it was alright. But I don't like, because there's the thing of like he's one of those characters where there's like been 4 Doctor Fates.
Yeah.
It's like, which one do you pick?
Whichever one you like.
Like, it's just which one do you go for? It's so hard because like there's Hank Hall. I think it's Hank Hall. There's Kent Nelson. There's a couple of others I can't fucking remember. I don't know. Like Doctor Strange, Doctor Fate, a movie, and not even his own movie.
Yeah, it can be on a movie.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
A major part in a movie, but not the main character.
He seems like such a distant character, even within his own universe, that it's just
he's so neutral. It's hard to give
like,
his own movie.
He's so distant. You know what I mean? Like it's like you'd never think of Doctor Fate if you were to make up a list of DC heroes. So he'd never really cross it.
Like he's like Doctor Strange was back in the day, because Doctor Strange back in the day was neutral. He was like, I don't interfere unless it's the end of the world, but all you're like back and forth, good versus evil shit, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what Doctor Fate is like. He's more about preserving order.
Well, he's also possessed. But
it's not really possessed. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like it's kind of a team effort.
So the next thing, okay, so this person did get a TV show, but it was cancelled
abruptly.
Very abruptly.
On a cliffhanger.
And that is of course
Constantine.
Well,
he's coming back for like a series of 5-minute animated shorts on the CW Seed, which isn't good enough.
No, like I actually liked Constantine.
I know a lot
amazing. A lot of people said it was repetitive.
I think it was because it was on CW.
Was it not?
It was on like ABC or NBC.
Oh, you're right. It was.
And CW, it got cancelled before like Flash and Arrow were a thing.
No, it was Arrow was already a thing, but Flash. I don't think Flash was.
Yeah, so they were still in their kind of grounded kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like they didn't buy him out in time, and they didn't ever renew, because like he's made cameos in Flash.
He's made cameos in Flash. He's
Arrow.
made cameos in Arrow.
And he's slated to be like.
He's in Vixen, I think, sometimes as well.
He's slated to be a major character, like one of the recurring cast members of Legends of Tomorrow in the next season.
Yeah, I mean,
but I don't know.
like,
I want his own series back because I liked it.
A lot of people were going like, okay, the production value was shit, which it was, to be fair.
But there was moments ripped straight out of the Hellblazer comic book that I really liked. Like the other one where he rescues the 3 girls from that redneck guy.
I think so.
That literally happened, panel for panel in the comic book, like it did there.
Like, it was so interesting. It was so dark. It's just so sad. You know his best friend, the one that when he was drunk he puts this curse on him, and then like he absorbs all the souls of the people that died in the club with him. Chaz, yeah. Like, that's such a heartbreaking story. Like,
and the thing is, like, it really brought across the fact that John Constantine is like a proper prick.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like not a nice guy. Like, he does stuff to people just to do it.
I mean.
And Matt Ryan is Constantine.
Yeah.
He is Constantine. Like the Justice League, like he was going to be in the Justice League Dark movie, but then DC released the concept art and cancelled it, which was so stupid.
I think, I don't know what it is with DC. I don't understand why they just
Justice League Dark would have made him a fortune.
Yeah, but I don't understand why DC can't have their TV characters be their movie characters as well. Do you know what I mean? Like Grant Gustin. Why can't Grant Gustin be the Flash? Why can't Matt Ryan be movie Constantine? Because movie Constantine was going to be somebody else.
Yeah. Who wasn't Matt Ryan?
Which is
and
bullshit.
Ergo not Constantine.
Yeah. Constaclone, but not Constantine. But I mean, it was a good show. Like, I mean, the cliffhanger was fantastic. Like, no one was expecting it, and
I do think there's now a pathway for him to get his own show, because
I don't know. I think
with DC streaming service coming out and Swamp Thing, like Constantine's a major part of the Swamp Thing mythos.
Yeah.
Like, he's a big part of it. So like, I think with that coming out, there is an opportunity for them to go, look, here's a Constantine show spun out of something.
I think, like, I'm upset with like all the cock teasing they're doing, you know, on like Arrow and Flash, like showing Constantine, like,
for one episode, like,
yeah. It's like, do you remember Constantine? Do you remember how like his show got cancelled? Do you know how everyone fucking loves him? It's like, well, too bad, 1 episode for you per season, and that's it.
Because like at the season finale of Legends of Tomorrow, they hinted at him being like he's gonna be part of the crew on the Wave Rider. But they just left it, and I'm like, oh, please have him as a main cast member.
He was so good.
Because I love Constantine.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I read the new 52 Constantine.
I didn't. I'm still making my way through the first 300 issues of Constantine.
It's it was kind of good. I really want to read Hellblazer. Just
like
go
it's
through all
300 issues.
It's fucking 30 years, man.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Do you know what the interesting thing about the Hellblazer comic is, though? He ages in real time. So like, if it's 10 years later in the publication,
yeah,
he's like 10 years older, which is, I think, is really cool.
Yeah.
But
Constantine is the epitome of like dark. You know, if you really want something to get really dark, it's Constantine. It's like, it's got everything. I mean, Constantine is the person who strangles his unborn twin in the womb, like, with his umbilical cord. Like,
did that happen?
Yeah. In the Hellblazer comic, you find out that John, he strangles his, he had a twin, but he strangled him in the womb with the umbilical cord. John did, and then he's like haunted by, I think, the ghost of his twin brother that died. Like,
I think Constantine is the best place to establish, because like Dr. Fate doesn't establish it much, and Doctor Strange in the movie did. Like, there's a whole thing in the Marvel universe and DC universe that magic comes at a cost.
Yeah.
Like a really good way.
Even though there's no cost, apparently.
A really good explanation of it is in the Doctor Strange comic from All New All Different Marvel.
Okay.
In that every time he casts a spell, he goes home and he drowns 20 rabbits because something has to pay the price. Like, there's one, he cast a spell and didn't drown rabbits, so now he can't eat food from Earth. It turns to ash in his mouth.
Ew.
so he has to eat food from like all over the place. It's like it like writhes and has like eyes and shit in it, and but like, and I think Constantine, like, because like Doctor Strange, Doctor Fate, fuck,
Come on, man.
Doctor Fate doesn't really, because he's like the master of magic. But like, I think Constantine's the perfect place to go. You cast a spell, like,
And something fucks up.
yeah, you're like, there's issues to be had.
Like, because there is a scene in the Constantine comic where he goes back to London,
Mm-hmm.
and the literal city
Or
makes him
tries
sick.
to kill him.
Yeah.
He can't go back to London.
Yeah,
There's
the literal
there's a
city,
curse on it.
Yeah, will kill him, and that's kind of where you bring in like all.
And the whole point of Constantine as well is that he went to Newcastle to help a girl get unpossessed by a demon,
yeah,
and to try and help her out, he summoned another demon, which actually dragged your one soul to hell, and it's actually damned Constantine's soul to hell. So like, he's been trying to get this girl out of hell to save himself.
yeah. That was kind of the TV show's mission, or storyline.
Yeah.
But no, Constantine, I think is definitely needs to come back in a much greater fucking
Presence.
thing than just an animated show.
Yeah.
So that's Constantine done. Next we wrote Swamp Thing, but Swamp Thing has this show coming out, so
But it might not be good.
no, it might not be.
It
good.
might not be good.
I mean, we gotta be real here. Like,
'Cause
this is DC live action. Like,
I'll put it like this. They could make the greatest TV program in the world with Swamp Thing.
yeah,
Swamp Thing TV show will never be as good as the Swamp Thing comic book, because it won't get across the messages that the comic book did, of like environmental protection and like the dangers of fossil, like all that kind of stuff.
yeah. I mean, I know, like, Swamp Thing is just basically a hard-on for environmentalists.
No, I love Swamp Thing is absolutely outstanding. Anyone who's ever read Swamp Thing, he's probably the greatest comic book of all time.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying, like, I don't think a lot of people will appreciate it
No,
nowadays.
because the TV show, it won't live up to anything.
No, it can't.
It
I
can't.
mean,
It-
Swamp Thing will have to be just. There's gonna have to be so much CGI chucked at it.
Yeah,
that
if you
it's just
got Alan Moore, the original writer of Swamp Thing, in to write the TV show, maybe
is he writer or artist?
writer.
Oh,
He wrote Watchmen as well. He wrote a lot of stuff.
fair enough.
He wrote The Killing Joke.
Oh yeah.
If you got him to come in and write the TV show and direct it and produce it,
Yeah.
it might be all right. But like,
Might be.
I just don't think Swamp Thing can ever live up to anything.
No, I think, like, you're gonna want some serious, like, Netflix production kind of CGI
Yeah.
to get.
I'm hoping DC streaming services will have like a lot of money behind it.
I'd say it will, man. I mean, I don't know. I see DC doesn't have backings of like the likes of Disney, which is just infinite money.
Yeah,
But I mean, at the same time, they are making a killing in the comics. So
yeah, they're
hopefully
making
they get
so
it.
much, and the streaming services is gonna really push them up.
Well, if it's good. If it's not, then well, they're fucked. So that's one thing. Next thing we have is Firestorm.
Oh, Firestorm!
Yeah,
I want a Firestorm movie, not a TV show.
yeah, Firestorm movie.
Because I like Jax and I like Professor Stein, fine, but I don't like the whole thing of they literally just Photoshop like a gif of fire onto his head,
Yeah,
and that was it. Like, because I think in a movie cause like his power is like transmuting elements.
yeah.
Like
I
I
don't
think
think they've ever actually shown that.
he just shoots fire.
Yeah, he just shoots fire.
Like if you were to do it in a movie, like you could do so much cool shit with
Oh,
with like a $2 trillion budget behind it. Like
Like, I'd love to see something like, he's in the middle of the desert somewhere and needs to get somewhere faster than he can fly, and just looks at a boulder, turns it into a fucking Ferrari 458 and just speeds off, like,
yeah,
cool shit like that. Because he can do that.
even though he can fly.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He needs something faster than he can fly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just do some cool shit.
Yeah, like I just want a Firestorm movie. Like
Yeah.
a TV show could be kind of waste of talent.
It is, because we've seen him in the TV shows. He's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, he's all right. Look,
He was cool in the Flash, but then after that, I think he's just kind of in. He's to constantly get depowered.
I have to
because-
say, there's a fierce fucking emotion moment when when Stein dies in Legends of Tomorrow. Fucking,
Oh, he
I
does.
cried.
For sure, if he dies, then there's no more Firestorm.
Exactly.
Oh,
Jax is gone.
he's gone now. Thanks for that spoiler. I was gonna watch it.
Man, no, because you need to be like emotionally prepared
Fuck.
for watching Stein die. You won't be ready. It'll hit you like a train.
I think Legends of Tomorrow was kind of like,
I love Legends. Legends of Tomorrow is my favorite one.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
Legends of
never
Tomorrow.
really like promoted it well. They
Legend-
were like, this thing is going to be on when everything else is on a break, and that's it. And then people were
Legends of Tomorrow is easily my favourite CW show. Because Arrow is definitely not.
oh fuck Arrow.
Arrow's definitely not.
I didn't even get past the season with Damien Dark. Like I didn't.
I don't know how many flashbacks you can have in like one episode.
No, I'm like, I spent 5 years on an island. No, actually, I spent like a year on an island. No, actually,
And then
I spent like 6 months on an island.
Then I was in China as a hitman. I was in a gang. I went to Russia.
I went back to Starling City. You know,
I basically did a lad's holiday.
yeah, he basically just did like the Hangover
And he's not
for 5
he's
years.
he's not Green Arrow either.
No, he's not.
As much as I like Stephen Amell.
Well, to be fair, that's not Stephen Amell's problem.
No, it's the writers.
That's the writers. The writers were like, we want Batman, but we're not allowed Batman.
Yeah, because
so
like Green
we're just gonna
Arrow
make
is
Green
like he
Arrow.
like makes jokes and he like has a goatee.
Yeah, he's a bit more of a Hawkeye. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean. Yeah.
And Arrow's almost been cancelled like 4 times. Like it's not coming back, and then it comes back, and we're like fucking okay.
So this is why people like the Flash, because the Flash could just get
It's
so
consistent.
Crazy. It's consistent, and it can just get so crazy that people just accept it.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next guy is Martian Manhunter.
I wanted to have a cameo in Justice League Part 2.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to see like a prequel movie like of Mars before the whole Martian race got destroyed, and you just have like Martian Manhunter there.
Because Martian Manhunter is already in Supergirl.
Is he?
Yep.
In the TV show?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's already in Supergirl, and he looks quite good there. And the actor who plays him is very good. But I would like to see him take a big part in Justice League Part 2. Even if you just teased him at the end of like Aquaman or fucking Shazam, anything.
I'd love to see him start off as kind of like not a part of the team, but like kind of like not even an enemy, but just I just want to see him beat the shit out of Superman. That's pretty much it. And then like he eventually kind of joins.
I
with them.
don't want the whole thing of two superheroes who've never meet, and they fight for a while, and then they realize no, we're both good, and then they team up and they beat. I just want.
Suppose.
I want John Jones.
I forgot about that.
I want John Jones to be fucking shot to Earth from Mars crash. Just he goes, "Yeah, right." He goes, "Yeah, can I join you?" He goes, "Yeah, cool, movie, let's go."
Fair enough.
Like
I forgot about Batman v Superman.
Like I just don't. Batman Velocity Superman.
That's Nerd Sync podcast show. Batman v Superman.
I don't like. I want him to have like a part of the Justice League movie. I don't think. I've never really read much Martian Manhunter. I've read him in team situations, and he's very good there.
To me, he's a better Superman, but DC doesn't want to admit it.
No. Oh, there's such a cool moment in like the new Justice League comic that launched there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
They're like, John, you gotta blow up the moon. Like, John, you gotta blow up the moon. John turns into a giant green dragon and blows up the moon and proceeds to put it back together.
Nice. So this is why I like Martian Manhunter way more than I like Superman.
It was so cool. It was like, you gotta blow up the moon. It was like, alright. And it just turns into a massive green dragon, and you're like, oh my god. Nerd orgasm.
Nerdgasms. Alright, so just ticking off the list there. Next we have Domino.
Fuck.
I don't think I want her in it. I don't know. She's been in the movies. It's not been
Would
great.
I give her her own movie? No.
No, I'd say TV show.
But if they made a proper Weapon X movie or a proper X-Force movie, I'd definitely put her in that.
I'd love to see her do like a kind of Wanted shootout. Have you seen the movie Wanted? That's your man young James McAvoy.
No. I haven't
You haven't seen that? It's this movie where basically they're all these assassins, but their speciality is that they can bend bullets.
Okay.
So they can bend them around corners, and they can basically make the bullets go in like circular paths.
But that's not Dinosaur. Dinosaur's luck.
I know it's luck, but like I'd love to see her do kind of a shootout, and she just like turns the luck on and does like a Wanted style thing where the bullets.
That's
just go
literally like
360.
her luck thing is like she just closes her eyes, sprays a load of bullets, and they're bound to hit their targets.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't give her a TV series. I would give her
an animated series.
No, I'd like her to be a proper Weapon X movie, or a proper X-Force movie, or as they're called now, Weapon X-Force.
Oh, no.
Seriously, Weapon X-Force is made up of Sabretooth, Domino, Lady Deathstrike, Omega Red, and one more person I can't remember.
Lady Deathstrike has always freaked me out. This fucking hands.
Oh, and Old Man Logan.
Is he still alive? I think they killed Old Man
Nope.
Logan.
It's epic as fuck, man.
Alright.
But yeah, I would give Domino like a big part.
Yeah, she needs a big part. Like for such a kind of like an underrated hero, she needs like a big part to.
Yeah,
make
like
people
I
kind of-
didn't get it as much of her as I wanted in Deadpool.
I don't know. She was like the only
So-
person that actually survived.
Spoilers.
Well, yeah.
I did not get enough of Domino like I wanted.
I don't know. So like when you're watching Deadpool 2, it just kind of seemed like there
I got
was
way-
nothing.
I got way more fucking Colossus than I ever wanted.
Mm.
I didn't get enough Juggernaut. I didn't get enough Domino,
Mm.
and I didn't get enough Shatterstar.
Shut up. Juggernaut's only thing was, okay, I ripped Deadpool in half and that's it. The next time you see me, I'm gonna get a live wire shoved up my ass and electrocuted in a fucking pool of water.
Deadpool 2 was an awesome movie.
Oh, it's good.
But yeah, I didn't get as
Cue
much.
the CGI fight.
I didn't get as much Domino. Didn't get as much Juggernaut as I wanted.
No.
Juggernaut, but not the Juggernaut from Deadpool 2, the proper Juggernaut, where his helmet's orange, and he's not evil. He's just kind of a dick.
Mm. Juggernaut would be good.
Juggernaut would be good. Juggernaut
I like Juggernaut.
Juggernaut the movie would be good. Or like
Yeah.
Hulk 3? 3?
Yeah.
Hulk 3 have Juggernaut be the main villain.
Hmm. I'd love to see like how Hulk would stand up against someone whose momentum cannot be like.
It's happened before. Juggernaut and Hulk.
No, he is like when he starts running, like you cannot stop his momentum. Like I'd love to see like just Hulk get completely fucked by that. Where he's
There's
just
a really
running.
cool event that Marvel did called Fear Itself, where basically like Odin's brother, who no one knew about,
Yeah.
sent hammers, like a couple of hammers down to pick hosts, and it picked like the strongest people in the Marvel universe. Like it picked, like one of them, it picked the Juggernaut, and just the
Okay.
way he can never stop.
Yeah.
His whole thing was when he walked, he
Yeah.
left like sigils on the ground,
Okay.
and if he ever backtracked onto them, they all fucking exploded,
Ooh.
and it was so cool.
That's only when he walked, not when he ran.
No, like ran,
Oh,
rocked.
alright, okay. Yeah, no, Juggernaut movie would be cool. Be cool to kind of see, because no one really kind of explores the fact that he gets his powers from a god.
No, a load of people things do that.
Well, no, but like not in like any sort of like the X-Men cartoon kind of barely brushed at it.
Well, he was connected to Cyttorak for fucking ages until Cyclops got connected to Colossus got
Yeah.
connected to Cyttorak, and then Juggernaut joined the Thunderbolts, and then hi Ruby, Ben's dog just came in, and
Oops.
come on Ruby, and yeah, like he was connected to Cyttorak, then Colossus took it, then he joined the Thunderbolts, and then he got connected to Cyttorak again, and he's such a badass now that he's connected to Cyttorak again. Like he took on Thor in the new Thor issue 1.
Yeah. Yeah, you were saying and send all the hammers and that kind of stuff.
Who are you? I'm the fucking god of thunder.
Bitch. So Taskmaster then.
See, Ben didn't agree with me on this.
No.
I want Taskmaster to be the main villain of Daredevil season 3. How cool would that be?
It would be very cool. Like, I'm not denying that it would be cool, but I just think like Taskmaster, like, you never really think about Taskmaster.
No,
Which I suppose that's the point of
that's
this.
the point.
But like, it's not even like, oh, you don't think about him, and then when you do, you go, oh, he's actually cool. It's like you don't think about him because he's just nah.
I would still like you can just play him up, and like I'd still love to see him, that or Iron Fist. You either make him the main villain of Deadpool. Fuck. Why do all the Marvel heroes sound the same? Daredevil season 3.
It'd be Daredevil because it couldn't be Iron Fist because Iron Fist would just go fucking magic fist, bitch.
No, but
what
like-
you got against that? And you'd be like, nothing.
Yeah, but I think that like from a kung fu standpoint, like it'd be cool. And
Yeah,
like
but like
you could have it. Spoilers for the end of Iron Fist, but Davos is evil.
yeah.
If Davos wanted to bide his time while he trained and became the Steel Serpent, if he hired Taskmaster to take out Danny Fur, or do you know the way your one
But then he
Joy,
wouldn't be the main villain. He'd just be a,
or no,
a
do you
secondary.
know the way your
villain.
one Joy Meacham is evil at the end? She wants to kill Danny, the girl.
Oh yeah.
She hires Taskmaster to get revenge on Danny
Mm.
for killing her father
Yeah.
and then that's how Taskmaster meets Danny. Or, as I wanted for Iron Fist season 2, the main villain, Sabretooth.
Oh, stop.
I would love if Sabretooth.
You get the same actor. What's his name?
No, I didn't like him. I need like
I think he's okay.
I need like a real fuzzy fucker who I don't like. You've got Sabretooth down when you wouldn't be comfortable in a room with him. Because I wouldn't be comfortable in a room with Sabretooth. Yeah, I'd like Taskmaster, because he doesn't fit in anywhere else. Jessica Jones, what would be the point of him? Luke Cage, what would be the point of him?
Yeah.
Punisher, what would be the point of him?
No, you're right. He has to be some way linked to a martial artist.
So it's either Daredevil or Iron Fist.
I suppose I prefer him in Daredevil because he could be a main villain in Daredevil.
Yeah,
And that would be fine. He could
He could be
a main
like-
villain
he
in-
could be like Kingpin's like contingency.
Yeah.
Like when Kingpin goes to jail, Taskmaster comes in and ties up all the loose ends, and Daredevil's one of those loose ends.
Mm.
Like
And I
maybe
want to see his sword and shield again.
yeah, like maybe it starts off as like Taskmaster tries to kill Karen Page,
Mm.
and then she like gets like an arrow. She moves and gets like somebody uses a bow and arrow.
I thought he only used a sword and shield.
He uses like every weapon.
Okay.
Like she gets like a bullet or a bow and arrow into the shoulder,
Yeah.
and she's in hospital. And Matt Murdock goes in and he's like, Karen, what happened? She goes, I have no idea.
Mm.
And then like you see Taskmaster like watching them in the hospital from across the building
Mm.
and all that kind of stuff. And then at night he comes out and he finds Daredevil and they fight, and he's like, why can you copy me? And he whoops his ass
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
I want to see like sort of like the Matrix fight scene, like when they're using their hands like really quickly.
Yeah.
Just that kind of thing, just like Taskmaster and Daredevil, just like completely
Or,
just
like,
doing all that kind of stuff.
Taskmaster shows up behind Daredevil with two eskrima sticks,
Oh, yeah.
and the two of them have like a match with them. They're like clacking off each other. That would be so cool.
The nunchucks. Or if he sees Daredevil's his nunchucks and he's like, do you know what? I want to make some of those. He makes them so that they have both of the, because like Daredevil has the little extended. He's the extended nunchucks. He
Mhm.
can fire it at will.
Yep.
But he's only really used that like barely a couple times. The actual, mechanism. He just uses them as sticks most of the
I was
time.
gonna say maybe Taskmaster can like work around his echolocation, but the hand already did that and he got past that.
By being silent, but then
Yeah,
he just heard their weapons.
yeah.
That
So
was stupid.
I don't think he should get around it. I think he should
can't
just.
hear the move.
I don't think.
even
I don't
though
think there should be a
it's-
gimmick. I think he should just be more skilled than Daredevil,
Yeah,
and Daredevil has to get good
yeah.
to beat him.
Because like it's one thing being able to notice like where the hit's coming from, but it's another thing to be able to react to it. in time.
Yeah,
So
and you could do the thing like Taskmaster.
drowns him. He hates water.
No, the thing I was gonna say is the more fighting styles he learns, he actually pushes stuff out of his brain. So like he has no memories of himself. He just has fighting styles.
Okay.
So I think like the more he learns, like you see him having like migraines in the middle of fights and stuff and shit like that.
Because he's just constantly learning.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
And like
Fair
that's how
enough.
Daredevil kind of gets the upper hand in the first time. Like he does like a fucking whirling kick to the side of his temple while he's having a migraine.
Be interesting. Yeah. No. You're kind of warming me up now to this idea.
Yeah,
of
like-
Taskmaster.
I would love Taskmaster for Daredevil season 3 because like who do we have? Elektra, we had her.
yeah.
We had Kingpin.
Yeah.
Bullseye. Oh, Bullseye. Ooh.
Bullseye would be a nice one.
Bullseye would be nice because he got
Bring back Colin Farrell.
no, because he'd have to kill Karen Page, and I quite like Karen Page.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
But, do you know what? It'd be interesting.
it would.
If he kills Karen Page, like it'd be one of those shockers. Because like no one dies in TV shows anymore. So if you kill Karen Page, everybody would be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, yeah, I would love to see Taskmaster. All right, so next on our list is Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah.
Beta Ray Bill is, for those who don't know, is like Thor, but alien Thor, but kind of alien Thor,
Dinosaur, sentient dinosaur.
kind of like a horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's from the planet Corbin.
Planet Corbin.
Legit, he's a Corbinite,
Oh.
which is what our
Why
subscribers,
you love him so much?
which is what our subscribers are called from now on, Corbinites.
No. They're called DPs.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a bit DP.
No one does.
Mm-mm.
That's what you and Gav be getting up to.
Nice, shut up.
Yeah, he's fucking unreal. There's actually
Yeah.
there's actually a limited series of him called Beta Ray Bill God Killer.
I can only
he was on a
imagine.
team called the Annihilators.
Oh.
I mean, what does that show you?
I mean, like,
He was on a team called the Annihilators, where the least powerful person on the team was Ronan the Accuser.
with the Infinity Stone.
No.
No.
He never had the Infinity Stone in the comics.
Didn't it?
No, he's just super strong.
Fair enough.
But I love Beta. I want to see him in Thor 4. Because we didn't see much of Surtur in Thor Ragnarok.
No, Surtur was just like
Here, not here, and
not
then
here.
very here.
and then like I'm going to fuck your shit up.
But the reason Thor finds Beta Ray Bill is because he's protecting the last few species. People are on like an arc of sorts.
Okay.
Because Surtur's Muspelites destroyed the planet.
Okay.
So they're floating around and the demons attack them, and Thor finds out and Thor goes to help him.
Yeah.
And he basically says, "You're a valiant warrior, Beta Ray Bill.
Mm.
I'd like to bring you to Asgard and introduce you to my father." And he does, and Odin goes, "I demand a hammer be made for this man."
Mm.
And he does, and he gives him a hammer, and
Gives him Stormbreaker.
literally, it's so cool. That's like, it's just epic. He's so epic, and I want to see him in Thor 4 as like a major component.
It's a bit weird now because Thor has had a bit of a personality swap within the last couple of movies.
Yeah,
Beta Ray,
very drastically.
very drastic. And Beta Ray Bill was supposed to be the comic relief, but
No,
now
Beta Ray
Thor
Bill's
is-
Beta Ray Bill's very serious.
Is he? I always thought he was. A
He
bit
talks
of
like
a
he talks like an Asgardian and everything.
Mm.
He's very serious.
I always thought he was a bit meant to be.
No,
comic
he's
relief.
very have-at-thee and all that.
Fair enough. My bad. So I suppose now Beta Ray Bill is just kind of going to be Thor,
The straight man.
original Thor.
The straight man. He's gonna be the straight man.
Yeah.
If Thor is Point Break. Have you ever seen Point Break?
No.
Did you not see that bit in Thor Ragnarok when he goes, "God damn you, Stark. Point Break." To activate the ship.
Oh yeah.
Voice identification. Strongest Avenger.
Yeah.
Denied. Strongest Avenger. Damn it, Stark. Point Break. Access granted. And then like Mark Ruffalo goes up and goes, "Voice identification. Strongest Avenger. Welcome, Hulk."
Yeah. Point Break. Like, what's the meaning?
Like I want the Thor movies to stay in the vein of what they are.
at the moment.
Yeah,
not
the
what
comedic
they were.
kind of.
Yeah. The Ragnarok. Thor
Yeah,
Age.
yeah. But I think having Beta Ray Bill as like the straight man will they kind of bounce off each other very nicely.
Speaking of characters that have changed, like Bruce Banner's changed as well.
What do you mean?
He's so much more goofier and so much more like out of it.
I think
the loop,
I think that was because he was stuck in the Hulk for like 4 years, and he's kind of like he's a bit fried.
2 years, yeah.
2 years.
But
yeah, Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah,
Epic.
he would be good. I'd
Epic.
like him in the movies.
Fuck, man. Because you couldn't have given him a TV show ever.
No. She-Hulk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think She-Hulk would be a great introduction.
For the
to
Netflix series.
No, I would have her as whatever the next Hulk movie is.
Mm-mm. I would have her have a Netflix series because she's very street level.
She's street level, but the thing is, like, we don't know jack shit about Bruce Banner and his past. Do you know what I mean?
Well, like, it's not that hard to introduce her. Like,
No, it's not that hard.
Bruce
to
Banner's
introduce.
already established, so it's not hard to introduce her.
But I'm just saying, like, everyone has a group of characters that they rely on. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone has their own characters. Like, for example, if you look at Doctor Strange, he's got Wong. If you look at...
Do you know what I think we should... Do you know what I
Iron
think... Sorry, I'll let you finish in a second.
Yeah.
This just popped into my head. Plan for Defender Season 2. You wait until you introduce all the shows we've put forward, and then you make the Defenders fucking massive.
Mm.
Like, just outrageously big.
Oh, yeah.
With, like, 13 members.
Oh.
But, like,
Yeah,
I would love
crazy.
to see... Like, or how about you wait till Luke Cage Season 3 and bring in She-Hulk and she beats the shit out of Luke Cage.
But, like, when She-Hulks, does she not, like, get to the size of Hulk?
She's very skinny. She's like a more athletic woman. She is now, but that's...
Like, does she not get the same height as Hulk?
she goes to about 6'5".
Crap out of. I imagine, like, Luke Cage just looking up as, like, a 20-foot monster going...
No,
"Oh, fuck."
she probably be about half foot taller than Luke Cage,
Oh, okay.
but green.
Agree. I mean, yeah,
And
I
the thing
could
is,
see Netflix, but the thing is...
She-Hulk and Patsy Walker, Trish, from
Oh, yeah.
Jessica Jones, are good friends.
Okay.
So I think like if you brought her in as like Trish Talk's legal counsel, 'cause she's a lawyer in her civilian life,
Yeah.
She-Hulk, then you could just there's so many ways you could bring her in.
Yeah. I know
like-
she's street level, but
Like maybe she does a case against Daredevil in season 3.
I know she's street level, but at the same time, like
She's big time. It's weird. She's a weird mix.
I feel like Bruce Banner needs a bit more sort of exposure, as in like
Yeah.
there's nothing around him. Do you know what I mean? Like
I think
everyone has their little
I think-
groups, but Bruce is kind of like alone.
correct-
So if you bring in
correct me if I'm wrong,
okay.
but I think someone at Marvel said they're never making a Hulk movie. They're just going to tell his story in other movies.
They said something like that. They said they wanted to. They were like they went to Mark Ruffalo and they were like, if you were to make a Hulk movie, how would you do it? Mark Ruffalo goes, well, I'd have this, this, this. I won't have this and this and this. And Kevin Feige went, that's great. That's exactly what we're going to do. Except we're not going to make it into a movie. We're going to tell it in the spawn of 3 other movies.
Yeah.
So it starts with Ragnarok, goes on to Infinity War, and apparently it's going to end in Avengers 4. But because the concept art has been released, it's very obvious that they're bringing in Professor Hulk. That's going to be the arc.
I want Hulk 3. I want the villain to be Red Hulk, because I fucking love Red Hulk. I want
Red Hulk would be a good choice.
I want Scar to appear, because he was on Planet Hulk. He might have had a baby. You never know. He falls through the portal with them.
Who?
Scar.
Scar. Oh, the guy with the machine guns.
No, Scar. Hulk's the son of Hulk.
Oh yeah, but he hasn't been established in.
No, he hasn't, but like he was on Planet Hulk for 2 years. He was on Sakaar for 2 years. So like it's not hard to imagine that he falls as a child and it slips through the portal with him.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you Red Hulk, Scar, and maybe She-Hulk. But I want She-Hulk. I think She-Hulk would benefit from a Netflix series more than a movie.
Yeah,
'Cause I'd
no,
li- 'cause
yeah,
I-
yeah,
'cause
I,
you-
I get you.
Because she's a very strong lead character.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't like to have her resigned to like a cameo or like a bit part in the Hulk movie.
Okay.
I'd like to see her lead her own thing.
Fair enough.
Like, this one isn't on the list, but it's gonna happen because Luke Cage season 2 set it up.
Okay.
Heroes for Hire,
Hmm.
and Heroes for Hire will be the Defenders, but just not called the Defenders. Just Heroes for.
Just they realised Defenders was shit, so they're like,
No,
"Fuck
you
it,
make
change it.
you make Defenders is like everyone from the Netflix universe comes together. I mean everyone.
Yeah.
But you make Heroes for Hire, Misty Knight, Colleen Wing, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil sometimes.
No Daredevil.
Yeah, okay, not Daredevil, and Jessica Jones. And then that's when you have Luke Cage and Jessica Jones get together. And then
I wouldn't put Jessica Jones in there either.
no, Jessica Jones was in Heroes for Hire. She's a
I
hero
know
for
she
hire.
was, but I'm just saying, like, if you're doing that, that basically just means you just want to have those 3 Netflix shows and fuck Daredevil and just
No, because Daredevil he's
Give
not
him
in it.
money.
He's not in it for the money. But like, you know,
I know, but it's just like it's very exclusionary. Like
I think
have
I think
Heroes
you
for Hire.
I think you have it arise because Danny loses his company, and he's poor. He's on the streets. He's living with Colleen. Colleen can't take having him just be there all the time. He's frustrating the fuck out of her.
This has actually happened. Or
No, I'm
is
just saying. I'm
this
just
is
saying. This
hypothetical?
is how I would do it. He loses the
Okay.
company. He's
Yeah.
at home all day, like moping around because he's nothing to do.
I am the Iron Fist. I am the immortal Iron Fist.
Luke Cage fixed him. He's moping around with nothing to do, and you just see him come in. Luke Cage come in and goes, "What's up, Danny?" And like,
Sir Danny, is that like the most like fucking racist accent you can do?
"Hi, Danny. Hi, Danny. Hi,
No.
Danny. Sup, cracker?
Surprise, motherfucker.
He's just, "Sup, cracker? Hi, Luke." You're like the whitest forever. How are you? Hello, my friend.
Andros.
But he comes in and he's like, why are you just moping around like a bitch? And he goes, I got nothing to do, I got no money, I got nothing. He's like, Colleen's getting sick of you. He goes, I know. He goes, look, oftentimes I've been paid for the odd protection in Harlem. How about we go into this together? And then it's just Here's Fire, and Jessica Jones comes in and goes, well, my detective business is shit,
Yeah.
so I need the money.
So-
And then 2 episodes later, her and Luke Cage are riding, and Misty Knight and Iron Fist are riding.
Well, that's gonna be a lot of problems because then Colleen is gonna find out, and so is
No, because in the-
Kay. Oh,
in-
not what's her name?
In the comics, like
What's Night Nurse's name?
Claire.
Claire.
In the
Sorry.
comics, though, Danny Rand is in like a long-term relationship with Misty Knight for ages and gets her pregnant.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that's why I want to see that. I don't care if it happens, but like, I think Here's Fire: Misty Knight, Colleen Wing, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and
Yeah.
maybe is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? Not Punisher, under any circumstances.
I like Punisher. I know you don't. I like.
No, but just not for Here's Fire. Because he kills people, a lot of people. Daredevil, no, because he's not in it for the money.
No.
And then you have, I think you have Foggy Nelson as their legal counsel. So you make him a main character of it.
What, and get Hogarth as well, like. Cause
She's in everything. She's in all the shows.
But he's working with Hogarth now.
No, you
Foggy.
didn't watch Jessica Jones season 2?
Oh no.
No, okay. Watch Jessica Jones season 2 before you
So
say
he's not working with
before you
Hogarth.
say anything about Hogarth.
Fair enough.
But yeah, you bring in Foggy, and then okay, Foggy doesn't have to get powers. I don't want him to get power.
No.
Then you bring in Trish Walker, because spoilers for Jessica Jones season 2. At the end, she's teased to have superpowers now, even though she was a massive junkie for a cunt for like the whole of Jessica Jones season 2.
What's the deal with the super cop from Jessica Jones season 1?
Frank
Is
Nuke.
it? Yeah,
He's dead.
he's gone.
He's dead. He dies in season 2.
Okay.
But she gets powers because she like he instead of pills, Nuke started taking an inhaler,
Oh, okay.
and then Trish was like, "Well, I want to do some drugs," so she took the inhaler and started doing that, and then she turned into this massive junkie. And your man who was on heroin and kicked it because Kilgore made him go on heroin. Malcolm, he kicks heroin, and she forces that down his throat, and he nearly drives him back to drugs. And I'm like, Trish, I hate you, but like, I want to see her
That
come.
is like the best character assassination I've ever
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
seen.
And like,
That's even better than
and, like,
fucking
it
Star-Lord
reveal-
punching Thanos.
it revealed loads about her past, and that she was into like loads of cocaine and stuff, and you're just like, I want her to go into the Heroes for Hire because one, I want to see Jessica Jones beat the shit out of her,
Mm.
and two, I want to see her try and redeem herself as Hellcat,
Yeah.
Patsy Walker Hellcat. So I think that it would like give us a nice team, like a nice well-rounded team,
Fair
and they'd
enough.
all play off each other very nicely because they
Yeah.
all know each other. They all. It's not like any of them are meeting each other for the first time. They all know each other.
Yeah.
So like there'd be no like stage of like they have to get used to each other. It'd be straight into it. So I'd like to see Heroes for Hire with Foggy Nelson,
Mm-hmm.
Patsy Walker,
Mm-hmm.
Jessica Jones, Misty Knight, Colleen Wing, Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
Mm.
I think that would be unbelievable. That would be the ideal Heroes for Hire. And then you Defenders just beat everyone.
Yeah. Does Misty Knight have an anti-metal hand?
Anti-metal.
Yeah.
No, she has a bionic arm.
Yeah,
And it's
but I know like,
bitchin'
in
as
the
hell.
comics it's made of anti-metal.
I'm not sure what it's made of. I'm not that far into Luke Cage season 2.
Cause that'd be bitching if it was anti-metal. Like some guy like tries to come up to her with a gun, and she just fucking melts the gun.
Oh man, no! Misty Knight, as far as I'm in, has dishes out some serious one-armed ass whoopings to some people.
Or she hasn't got the hand yet.
No,
Oh, okay.
she gets it later on, but she dishes out some serious ass whoopings.
Mm.
And Colleen Wing is like, she's like getting the shit kicked out of her, and Colleen Wing is just like sipping on a drink. I'm not helping you. You wanted me to make you self-sufficient. So I'm gonna do it.
What a bitch! It's like you've only got one
I
hand.
love
but fuck you.
I love Colleen Wing.
Yeah.
I love Colleen Wing.
Colleen Wing is good.
She's very good.
Mm.
But yeah.
Sexy Asian.
I love Colleen Wing to death.
Yeah, she's great.
I love her whole thing with Danny.
Well, like I love you, Danny.
Like her whole thing of like it's slowly kind of just built up.
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, because they gave Danny a couple of love interests in Iron Fist season 1.
Did they?
Joy,
Yeah. Joy and you with Colleen. Like who else?
Claire, because Claire's a love interest for everyone.
I think everyone just wants to bang the shit out of Claire.
So I think I like
think like
I like the fact that
Claire's like the biggest groupie.
I like
in
the fact
fucking
I like the
series.
fact that they didn't just exemplify one. He had all these options and he picked her,
Mm.
and they got together. But anyway, who's next on the list? You know my one for Here's Fire.
I do, yeah. Next on the list, Blue Beetle.
Ted Kord or Jaime Reyes?
Whatever one looked cool in the animated series.
Okay, Ted Kord is the one who just had like kind of gadgets. He's best friends with Booster Gold. I would love to see.
The one who had like the alien suit.
That's Jaime Reyes.
Yeah, that was
But-
cool.
Okay, he would make good for a TV show.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is have a movie with
Mhm.
Booster Gold and the original Blue Beetle and call it Blue and Gold. I think that would be mint. That would be so good.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know much about Blue Beetle, so.
I don't either, but I know I love him and Booster Gold.
Mm. Yeah, that's fair enough.
That's a short one. Like I just want
that's pretty
like
short.
I'd like Blue Beetle to have like his own series for a while
Yeah. I don't know, I think
because he's a relatively new character.
be cool because he's kind of just like. He's like DC's Iron Man in this kind of sense.
Kinda.
If you take the
Kinda.
alien suit version.
Like he's a very relatively new character.
Yeah.
So no matter what you do to him, you're eventually going to outrun the comics.
Fair enough. So yeah, we're down to our last couple now.
Yeah.
So We have The Question.
Question, TV series.
Okay.
TV series.
I don't know anything about The Question, so
Question is kind of like Batman, but
with no face.
it's less focused on the fighting and the supervillains, and he actually solves mysteries.
A bit like Rorschach.
Yeah, Rorschach is based off The Question, right?
Okay.
He's like
Wait,
Rorschach.
The Question is based off Rorschach, or
Rorschach's
is
based off The Question.
Okay.
Yeah, because DC wouldn't let Alan Moore use the characters he acquired from Charlton, so he just basically adapted them.
Fair enough.
But Question, unlike Batman solves mysteries, but Question like does it like step by step. He brings you through the process of doing it, and he like actually solves all these mysteries.
So it's like watching Sherlock.
Yeah, and there's a bit of fighting at the end of it,
Fair enough.
but it's outstanding. I love the Question. Question is so good. He's so mysterious. That's the thing as well.
With Bart Allen then.
And this is a tough one.
Yeah.
Because you had a thing of like, they reveal in Justice League 2,
Yeah.
Ezra Miller was only pretending to be Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Barry Allen's lost in the Speed Force.
Yeah.
He's actually Bart from the future.
He's Bart from the future, and Grant Gustin comes back as Barry Allen.
Or anyone else. Like
Yeah.
fucking Vinnie Jones comes back as Barry Allen.
Jones. Johnny Vegas.
Me
comes
there,
back.
you slag.
Johnny Vegas comes back as
Johnny. Chris Eubank.
Chris Eubank.
Chris Eubank comes back as Barry Allen.
Oh god.
Mike Tyson. Fuck it.
Oh yes, playful.
Fucking Michael Caine
Mane.
is Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Master Wine. Master Wine. I am Barry Allen. He's not Australian. He's not Australian. Oh, Bruce. I'm Barry.
Bruce.
Oh, fucking hell, man. I'm Barry. Look how fast I run.
He makes the noise as he runs. He goes.
I play Boomerang in the flesh. But
No, like
who the fuck could play Barry Allen? I don't know. But like, I think that would be a cool way to bring Bart Allen in.
yeah, it's just
Or, because you're releasing the Titan series on the DC streaming service,
yeah.
if they just brought him in there, if they just said like, this is Bart Allen, he's in the Titans, I'm like, okay.
He's mad as fuck.
Do you know what I'm waiting for them to establish?
Wow.
If the streaming service shows tie into the DCU or not.
But sure, no, because the TV ones don't. So I imagine that the streaming.
No, because they're not run by
services-
it's not part of the CW verse.
I know, yeah, but like, I don't think they do that because then they just make movies, man.
It's like Cloak and Dagger doesn't tie into the MCU.
Doesn't it?
No, it's a whole different thing. Cloak and Dagger. By the way, everyone watch Cloak and Dagger.
I haven't seen
Cloak and
it.
Dagger is excellent. You're gonna hate Dagger because she does a lot of like she crushes up pills and snorts them like every 5 minutes.
Paracetamol. Gotta get that goddamn paracetamol.
Rennies.
Rennie's the cure everything,
And
including
yeah,
your morphine
you're
addiction.
gonna hate Dagger, but you're gonna love Cloak. I love Cloak and Dagger. It's excellent so far.
Wait, but you know how like the Netflix series they are a part of the MCU.
Yeah.
So Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger is
completely
not.
separate. Okay.
Agents of Shield and the Netflix stuff
Mm.
is MCU.
All right, we.
But yeah, like I'm waiting to see because if they tie in to the DCU, those like Swamp Thing, Titans, and Doom Patrol,
Yeah.
like because like I would love if Ezra Miller just stopped being Barry Allen and started being Bart Allen,
Yeah.
and then they brought in someone
'Cause-
qualified to play Barry Allen.
Ezra Miller, he's just too jumpy. Like Barry Allen's pretty
He's too
like
fucking-
calm,
he's too
suave.
fucking twitchy.
He's fucking like Tourette's Barry Allen.
Yeah, like he's
that's what Bart Allen is. He's just like crazy.
yeah, Barry Allen's very he's very he
He's
follows
very calm. He's
Yeah.
just like people's person.
like
Actually, that's another thing. It's like Ezra Miller's Barry Allen. Like was the biggest introvert on the planet.
yeah, like Barry Allen likes people.
Barry Allen is like kind of suave, kind of talks to people.
He likes people.
Yeah.
But like I just like.
So
And before anyone says it now, like he's not. You're right. He's not the only bad casting in the DCU.
oh god.
Here are the good castings in the DCU. Jason Momoa,
yeah, I'll
because he
accept that.
is my fucking boy.
Well, like he's trying to make Aquaman cool again, which is
Any-
do you know what? He's
any-
doing a job.
Any movie that has Jason Momoa removing his clothes, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Best movie
Best movie.
Best movie ever.
Oh, have you ever seen Jason Momoa walking beside his bodyguards?
And he's bigger than them.
He's like 2 feet taller than.
Do you ever
the
see
rest
that
of them.
picture of Jason Momoa sneaking up on Henry Cavill? And I'm just kind of like, I guess that this is funny, but what did you do after you snuck up on him? Because like, if Jason Momoa snuck up on me, I would shit my pants.
Oh yeah, Fat Cavill, I'm sure shat his pants.
But Henry Cavill
Yeah.
is the perfect casting for Superman.
Yeah.
It's not his fault that Superman is portrayed shitty.
No,
In
it
every movie.
isn't his fault.
He was portrayed better in Justice League than he was in Man of Steel, because he was funny and he was bright in Justice League, whereas in Man of Steel he was like, I'm Superman, I gotta fucking.
I barely remember Justice League.
Yeah.
All I can remember is like
The mustache.
You were the mustache. But you were telling me that at the end of Batman vs Superman, because I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
You were telling me that they're like best friends at the end of it, and then like Superman wakes up and instantly wants to kill everybody.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
No, but I think like when he recovers his senses, he's much better. He's much better as Superman. I want Superman. I think starting with Shazam, right?
Yeah.
The DCU just goes, fuck it, no. We're doing everything again.
Yeah.
None of that. Starting with Shazam, we're moving. Cause I'm hoping for Shazam
I love Shazam.
for one reason. That on the poster above it says Superman was busy, which I really like, because it's like they're trying, because the DCU is not connected in any way.
No.
It's like, yes, they had a team movie, but they didn't do it right.
No.
But we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, what's wrong with the DCU is one for another day.
Yeah, we have that scheduled.
Yeah.
So we're down to our last two.
Which are?
I'll make it Plastic Man and Blade.
Plastic Man. No, he's the one that fits in weird. He's a
weird guy. He could be in a movie, and he could be in a TV show.
Elongated Man was in Flash the recent season.
I haven't caught up.
But he acts more like Plastic Man.
Okay.
Because Elongated Man is like
the same thing.
No, Elongated Man is like, he's a detective like Batman. So he's very serious and he loves mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Plastic Man is very silly and he's very comedic and he's very, hey guys, let's fucking them knockers, ooh.
Jokes.
Yeah, like
boobies.
He's still a good character. I like Plastic Man. I like Plastic Man. But I don't know where he fits in. I think he would get a good animated show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I know. I think animated is kind of the place for him. I don't know if you could bring him into live action.
Not a CW seed. I mean like a proper half-an-hour animated show. Plastic Man would thrive.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, and he wouldn't survive if you put him into like a CW show.
Because a character like him
into a movie.
A character like him doesn't fit into the DCU as it is right now.
No.
He doesn't fit. He's too happy. He's too bright. He's too interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He's too well portrayed. He's too well written.
Too fucking happy.
There's too many. He has more than one primary color.
Yeah.
That isn't black.
True. Or very dark maroon.
Yeah. So like, I don't think he fits in there. Live action, the budget to have him would be crippling.
Oh god, yeah.
The show wouldn't survive.
No, I mean like if they can't even do the Flash right for the first like 4 seasons, they'll never get Plastic Man right.
So yeah, I'd like Plastic Man to have an animated series.
Yeah.
Like a proper, really good animated series.
Mm-hmm.
Not Teen Titans Go, not Justice League Action, which is bad as well. I mean like a proper
Young Justice.
Yeah, like a proper one.
So that's Plastic Man out of the way.
And Blade.
Blade.
Alright guys,
we
spent an hour
Yeah.
last night trying to figure out who the fuck could play Blade. We don't know.
Well, we have a few suggestions.
Common? Or is it Tyrese Gibson?
Tyrese Gibson, Common,
Post Malone.
No. Jamie Foxx or Kendrick Lamar. I think they were our tops.
Yeah. Or and Post Malone.
And Post Malone.
And Lil Pump. And the other guy that isn't Lil Pump but looks exactly like him.
6ix9ine.
That's it.
Chris Agjovi. No.
You won't know who that is.
Don't look him up, please.
Please do.
No, I think like Blade would be better as a TV show. I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I like.
No fucking Netflix show.
Yeah.
Netflix show.
Get that Netflix production money.
And tie him in with Ghost Rider.
And just have like all that kind of mythical. Like I said before, like what I want in the Ghost Rider stuff. All
tie him in with Ghost Rider, Damon Hellstrom, Satana, and then call it Defenders of the Supernatural. And there you go.
Dark Defenders.
No, because DC has that.
Oh no.
Defenders of the Supernatural. There you go. You've a 13 episode series. Lovely. Sorted.
Finito.
Like, I just don't know who could play him. Wesley Snipes.
He comes back.
Wesley Snipes. Like, no one can play him but Wesley Snipes.
I don't know. I think Jamie Foxx would be good.
I think Tyrese Gibson.
Or Tyrese Gibson.
Idris Elba, but that's because Idris Elba could play anyone.
Idris Elba could play my mother.
Idris Elba could play Wonder Woman. You wouldn't even hear
Yeah.
me complain.
No. I don't think John Boyega would do a good job.
John Boyega. I don't know.
He's too happy.
warming up to John Boyega.
He's too happy. Like Blade is a very kind of serious character.
I'm warming up to John
he's too
Boyega.
happy. Too kind of jokey.
John. Who else? The guy who played Lewis from Kangaroo Jack.
Oh my god, no.
The big fat,
No.
that big fat guy. Bill Cosby.
I ate the whole plate. Oh god, Bill Cosby plays it from his prison cell.
Hey, I'm killing some vampires. with the stabbing and the holy water and the bippity boppity boo. I'm in jail till I die.
I guess the jury like pudding because they put my ass in jail.
Hey. Fucking. Who else?
What a horrible
Beyonce.
Beyonce is Blade.
Beyonce as Blade. Jay-Z. Jay-Z and Beyonce collectively play Blade.
What, like Jay-Z plays Blade and she plays
Aid.
AIDS.
They alternate between. Instead of being a vampire, he's a transsexual and he turns at the full moon.
Stop.
And he's fucking like. All the Beyonce episodes are musical episodes.
It's a fucking like 25 episode series.
I don't know. Cause like, who the fuck do you get to play Blade? That's hard. It's so hard. Like,
Fuck it, Luke Cage is
like
Blade.
my rock hard penis, it is hard.
Pretty sure it's in a semi, but whatever.
It never semi. It's on or off. It's like a light
It's all or
switch.
nothing.
It's not like a dimmer switch. It's like a light switch. It's like on or off. There's no in between.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah.
No, I
Go
think-
big, quite literally, or go home.
Well, it's not what Kira told me. Whatever.
Who do you get to play Blade? Like, honestly,
I don't know.
it's so hard
Yeah.
because you have to cast someone who's a good actor.
Fuck it, Luke Cage.
Michael
is
B.
Blade.
Jordan.
No.
Michael B. Jordan. Who played T'Challa again?
Uh,
Chadwick Boseman.
yeah.
Chadwick Boseman is Blade and T'Challa, and when they interact, it's weird how similar they look, but no one questions it.
No, it's like there'll be one mention, it's like Black Widow will just stare at the two of them and just like nudge Captain America and just be like,
It's like you and that guy who goes.
Have you
It's
seen
it's like you and that guy who goes on fire.
yeah, it's like, what is with this?
Who the fuck could play him?
No one.
Yeah, literally Wesley Snipes or bust.
Buster Rhymes.
Buster, no, he's out of shape.
Buster Rhymes is Black Panther though. We can't.
Is DMX still in shape?
No.
Is 50 Cent still in shape?
Dave Chappelle.
50 Cent still in shape?
I don't know.
You can play
50
50 shelves.
50 shelves. 50 shelves.
The
of grey.
the IKEA 50 Cent.
No, it's 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Shelf.
Like, I don't know, 50 Cent could play him.
I don't know.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh my god, I'd pay to
That
see
would be
that.
so epic.
Oh, that would be good.
Hey man, I'm Blade. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. Go in peace, my blood-sucking brothers. Go in peace. I am Snoop Fang.
Snoop Dogg.
I don't know, cause
It's like, oh yeah, you know I'm on that Blade thing.
I love Snoop Dogg. Do you follow Snoop Dogg on Instagram?
No.
I recommend everyone follow Snoop Dogg on Instagram. It's amazing. Another thing I also recommend you people do is to give the DC streaming service a chance, because I don't want it to fail after 6 weeks.
Well, don't give it a chance if it's shit. If it's shit,
Yeah,
it's
no, I
shit.
mean give it a chance, and like for a month, and if it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
Like, but don't just be like, I'm not looking at it at all. Give it a go.
Yeah. Well, you gotta give everything.
Yeah, give it a go. Like, how expensive is it really gonna be? And like Netflix is, like, all the Disney stuff is leaving Netflix anyways,
That is true.
and all the DC stuff is gonna leave Netflix now. So like, what are you watching Netflix for? The Get Down? Fucking come on.
Get up, sheep. Wake up, sheeple. It's all over.
Who could goddamn play a Blade? This is hard. This is super hard.
Mads Mikkelsen. The whitest Danish man on the planet.
Do you know who would have been perfect to play Blade?
What?
Guy plays Black Lightning.
Yeah, except he's playing Black
Lightning. He's playing Black Lightning.
Well, that's DC.
No, he's under contract, I'd say.
Ah, fuck it. Stupid.
Who? Circa 1996, Michael Jackson. He was the Black in 1996, wasn't
I don't know.
he? No, he was. He became increasingly pedophilic as his pigment lightened.
Why did I get away with it?
I love Michael Jackson. I love early Michael Jackson. Let me phrase that. It's the thriller now. Danny Sexbang.
Yes.
Danny Sexbang.
Nice playing Blade.
Danny Sexbang. Oh, that. Would you watch Ninja
Rob
Brian?
from Comics Explained is Blade.
Would you watch this?
What?
Ninja Brian versus Blade. I'd watch Ninja Brian versus Blade. That'd be epic.
No, Rob from Comics Explained is Blade.
You'd have to lose.
Hey guys, it's me, Blade.
He'd have to lose like 4 people. I love you, Rob, but I think we can both agree Blade is a fit, svelte young man.
I'm a 400-pound vampire hunter.
I love Rob.
Oh, I love Rob. I'm sorry, Rob, but I love you.
Joe Benny was in the military.
Yeah.
Fuck, off topic. Casting Blade. I can't do it.
I guess we gotta end it here because we're just gonna be rambling for hours.
Who was the guy who played Rhodey before the guy who plays Rhodey?
Oh, it's not Don Cheadle.
Not Don Cheadle.
The other guy.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
I'll look him up.
I think he could play Blade. What's it called? Fuck. I love how no one even noticed. Not one person noticed that it changed to Don Cheadle.
I noticed.
I didn't. Google had to tell me.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. I could see him.
Oh no! Do you know who could do it?
Who?
The black guy in Scrubs.
Turk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have the guy who played JD come in. Brown Bear. Vanilla Bear. It's guy love.
Oh,
I love Turk.
man. That now we have it sorted.
Yeah.
It's Turk.
But you'd have to have the guy who played JD come in as well.
Maybe.
Vanilla Bear. Brown Bear.
Alright. That was it, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. And
No, fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay then. Bye.
Bye. See you later, guys.
Bye bye.
No.